Welcome everyone. This is the Impel Down podcast back again with another podcast discussion. This time a little bit new, a little bit yummy. It's
Yeah,
back to
a little bit of a
Yonko.
thought experiment.
Yeah, it's almost like we discuss stuff
No.
from time to time, huh? That's crazy. So we are discussing what would happen if a non-Yonko character wanted to be Yonko. Like, what would he need to do? What he needs to get. What will happen if he wants to be a Yonko? We have a few people prepared. So I guess first I'm joined by that Dolphin dude, Rchrdsn, and Bonar.
Yo.
Oh, he wanted to do his own intro. He said, yo, but didn't have the time to it.
I thought we were all gonna butt in, but it was just me.
No.
Just you alone, bro.
Okay, well,
Oh,
I guess first let's talk about what you actually need to be a Yonko. And first of all, you need all three types of haki. This is non-debatable. You need to have armament, observation, conquerors.
I object right now because I object.
This isn't hype core.
Yeah, this
Can't
isn't
object.
hardcore. Wrong
You're not the
series.
host. You don't say the rules. You don't say the rules if you're not the host.
The rules are if you object to whatever I say, you go to the gulag. You're
Yes, sir. That'd be me.
You are mining salt in Siberia, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
So all
That
three
do
types
me.
of haki, you need something that makes you broken, like either a broken devil fruit, broken haki ability, two devil fruits, a crazy loose pussy.
whoa.
What? No, actually,
Excuse me.
honest.
That's not
No,
not in
but
particles. That's in the
No,
pod.
no.
I'm cutting
But
that
let
out.
me
I'm cutting
let
that
me
out.
let me make a
Keep
point.
that in.
Let me make a point there. We don't know that isn't a requirement because there's only one female Yonko right now, and she does have one.
Hey, yo, that shit could still be tight. You don't know.
It could be.
Tight.
It could be. Other than that, you need
Alright, the other requirement.
territory. You need some land. You need some soldiers. You need some fodder.
Yes, you need
Uh,
people and you need allies.
Yeah, and you need
Strong
to have
commander.
at least 3 guys who are in the high triple digit with bounties, or at least as strong as the high triple digits. Close to 1 billion, maybe more than 1 billion. You gotta have some strong people in the crew. So,
Yes.
yep. That's basically it. So let's see who we're gonna discuss first.
So who are some people
Who
that we have in the series that could get to that level, that have connections and potential and stuff like that?
Yep. And,
No, you were talking about that first? You got a couple.
yeah, but first we're gonna talk about someone, a villain, from one of the past
Oh!
arcs. It's gonna be Mr. Doflamingo from,
Let's go.
Yes.
He's
This
a
is
good
a great one.
Yep, he is actually a good one because, as we know, he had a biggish crew. He had a bunch of people. He even had fodder below him. He had all 3
He didn't
types
have-
of haki.
He did, yeah.
Uh,
He didn't have very strong
Oh.
crewmates, but some of them had very strong abilities.
Yeah. Yes.
He was also one of the ringleaders of the underworld,
Yup.
the Joker.
He was the Joker, baby.
Connections
That's
to
right.
other Yokos.
So, all
Yeah,
types of
that's-
haki, check. Broken fruit. I'd say he had a broken fruit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
The shit fruit he made broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Luffy's. It had the potential to be broken,
Yeah.
but for a different reason.
String God?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the string god. He's shooting string. He's shooting
No, but
rocks.
like before the bullshit. Being made of rubber kind of sucks, but Luffy found a way to make that shit go hard.
Yeah.
And so at first, Dolphin was probably shooting at a heap of just like loose strings and being really fucking annoying to people.
Yeah,
at one point.
I mean, he was shooting rope, that's for sure. But I already
Yeah,
made that joke.
they all.
Whoa. When did he eat the fruit again?
I don't know.
Honestly, we
I would.
shoot
Yeah, I don't know. Yo,
Let's stop talking about cum.
let's stop talking about rope. We might talk about that later. I'm just saying.
So,
I don't.
for
Why
the Doflamingo topic of how he is to become a Yonko, right?
Yes.
I propose the idea that we're going from the hypothetical that the Straw Hats lost at Punk has.
I'd even add.
From there.
I'd even add to that. Sorry, Yuen. I'd even add to that and say, did he even want to become a fucking Yonko? Because he seemed like he was doing pretty good where he was at, not being the strongest or the weakest, and having his own country and shit.
I mean,
he does have a king's will.
Yeah, he did want to become the Pirate King. I'm pretty sure. Just
So he's more of an opportunist. Looks like. It's a chaotic opportunist rather, or it's like he'd cause chaos, but he knows his limits because he didn't want to touch Kaido's business and stuff. He made sure that stuff.
Yeah, he knew he
was even worried about Jack.
Yeah, so you know,
2020.
a really negative point for Doflamingo is he's a huge pussy. He won't fight anyone stronger than him.
Yeah.
He did run away from Aokiji. He didn't want to face him. Run away. He was scared from Jack. He was scared by Kaido.
Yeah, he was scared of Jack. I think though, like Dolphin could definitely beat.
Yeah,
Jack.
Agree.
But I think it was more just I don't want to fight. I don't want to fuck with Jack because Kaido's right behind him.
Yeah.
But it's also funny because I don't know. Is Kaido a dick rider? Because he calls Doflamingo weak, and then later calls Jack, "You are strong."
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he might be a dick rider.
I
don't know. Maybe he's just thought. Maybe his whole idea is that Dofi's weak because he's a pussy and Jack's strong because he'll just literally fight anyone.
Yeah.
Even though he loses every fight.
Doflamingo's thing seems to be, he's the puppet master. He's in the shadows.
Exactly.
And because he knows things, really, maybe this is how it would happen, right? As time go by, as long as he wasn't, interrupted by Straw Hats and more, time went on. Eventually, I don't know how, but he could have replaced him or tried to assassinate him because it seems like he knows about that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, no, that's not as dumb as I think that's definitely if he had the choice to be the king of everything, I'm pretty sure he'd take it.
Yeah, well, I actually read a theory. I think it was from O'Hara. Don't quote me on that. I'm sorry, guys. I read an O'Hara theory. Please don't.
Which he's still.
But basically, the whole theory was that Doflamingo knew. We know he knew about the treasure of the Marijois, and we think it's the giant straw hat, but it's not. The real treasure is him himself. And basically, basically because Im is immortal, Doflamingo wanted Lost Devil Fruit not to turn himself immortal, but to perform the personality switching technique. So he can switch his soul with him and basically be the king of the world that way. Because he'll get a body that's immortal, no one will know the soul switched, he'll be the ruler of the world.
I mean, that theory also implies that Im is weaker than Doflamingo. Because, the reason, Law couldn't use his switching abilities, not the personality switching, but the body switching on the rooftop was because, Big Mom and Kaido, they have two strong haki.
I mean, yeah.
So, that kind of implies why he couldn't do the personality switching. Because of haki.
Yeah, I know that, but you could say that maybe if they attacked him and somehow weaken him, You know, maybe they could have done it then.
Yeah, like after a
but-
fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Dragon beats him!
Plus-
Doflamingo does the personality
maybe-
switching.
maybe Doflamingo thinks Tim is a bitch and isn't strong, but it's not true. It's just Doflamingo thinking
I mean-
that. I don't know.
Fuck. We also know nothing about him, so that's wonderful for this
Yeah.
what if.
Yeah, it's wonderful. But yeah, okay, as for territory, we did say he had Rchrdsn. And I
Yeah.
think we should count
That-
Punk Hazard as well, because he kind of...
Yeah, Punk Hazard.
Yeah.
Because Virgo was there. And if the Straw Hats failed at Punk Hazard and they got wiped out, that means Virgo and Monet would still be alive and keeping Caesar Clown under control
Yep.
at Punk Hazard.
Yep.
So that's definitely territory.
Yes, sir. I don't think he has any other territory, but honestly, after the Corrida Coliseum, he could have taken over. What was the king's name? There were a bunch of
King
kings.
Elizabello
Yeah,
the third.
Elizabeth's territory. He could have easily taken that.
Yeah, if Doflamingo won that arc, he could have took his territory. He may have taken over the Hapo Navy.
Yep.
Because
Kind
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Zhao,
Yep.
yeah, Dansai, yeah, they would be wiped out.
So he'll have some stuff. However, I think what he likes the most is manpower, like strong manpower. Because his three strongest people were Virgo, Diamante, Pika, and yeah, that's it, right? Oh yeah, and Triple.
Yeah. Treble. No. Treble's like a Perispero type.
Yeah.
You know, he's up there, but he's not up there.
He's really more of a a brains. To say that about Triple is kind of fucked, but yeah.
So, I mean, I think Doflamingo has pretty much almost anything to make him broken. Like, maybe he could try to get Advanced Conqueror or something like that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think his boys need a boost, actually. It's not him that needs a boost, it's the boys.
Yeah.
Well, we know Virgo's pretty good. He's like one of the strongest vice admirals we've seen. Other than like,
well, yeah, Virgo's like the only case I think we've ever gotten of
full body armor.
No, Pika did it too.
Pika had that.
No, like it's one of the only examples of like imagine if fucking Katakuri went to Dressrosa and Luffy fought him there. That's basically what Virgo was. He was the top man. He was like Dofi's strongest, but not in his arc. He couldn't fucking wait. He had to fight him right a fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, I see Virgo as a Doflamingo just without a fruit or conquerors, but like physical strength and armament, that's all there.
Probably pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah, I do have.
Well, I mean,
it was.
Yeah, Sanji clashed.
Yeah.
Sanji clashed with both of them, and they both fucking.
And at both
Sanji
times,
was
he fucked his leg.
Fuck. Yeah, he was like, "Fuck that! No, I need a haki for real."
And it was kind of broken shit that took Virgo out. Not really, It's a broken fruit.
I know people say Smoker was more of a distraction, but even if Smoker went all out, I doubt he would have won.
Nah. Smoker catching L's, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It would have been a fun. It would have been a fun fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the main thing that people say with Law is that it's like the haki shit. His body swapping shit can't work, and then so the reason he actually did cut Virgo was because his haki was actually better, but he didn't fucking use that shit on his sword. So I'm probably talking on my ass. But yeah. Like, would it have worked if Law was just a bum that just had the ope?
No.
Hell.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, cool. Okay. Yeah. Pre-time skip Law is not cutting Virgo, but stronger Law, yeah.
Okay, so I guess he does have. I count Virgo as one strong individual, but then you have Pika, Diamante.
Yeah, I know.
Let's discuss them.
They both have really good powers.
I Okay, Pika I can understand. He's just annoying about it. Because, like, drop Pika on almost any island and he takes over half of it by taking over, like, a mountain or a city. And he's, like, he's gonna wreck your territory.
Mm-hmm.
What is Diamante doing if you invade a territory?
He grabs some rocks and then he turns the rocks hard and then he throws them up in the air all spiky and then... Yeah. It's crazy, spiky? Man.
He's a what if I shoot
guy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you know that shit that he did with the iron balls where he made them, you know, that's
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's kind of weak. He's kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
So, yes. For this hypothetical... the whole Don Quixote crew after the Dressrosa arc, which there's no arc, really, because the Straw Hats aren't there. They just wipe out the people in the Colosseum, take the territory. Yeah. They would need to go against another crew where they can fight and get stronger by, like, because, people get stronger after fighting in fucking One Piece.
Yep.
Like hockey bloom and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, what crew would you pit them against that they could get stronger after or during?
Okay, I'd probably say not Dofi, but, like, maybe you could argue, like, just let Virgo and the boys fight the new Fishman Pirates. That's one I could think of. Like Virgo versus Hody. That'd be kind of interesting to see.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but no, Dofi would fucking wash all of them.
I will cook, however, since Doflamingo had the Mera on me, someone from his crew should have gotten it, and I think that someone might have been Virgo. Right? Yep.
Oh, he would have been so strong.
He would have been crazy, actually.
Especially with how, because like Virgo obviously knows his shit with devil fruits and haki, and so he would use the Mera in really clever ways, not like most Logias we see where they just fucking spread their bodies out as much as possible.
Yeah,
I think he would be clever about it, but there would be times because it's part of his personality where like he forgets a part of it. So like he could forget to turn a part of his body. Like, return it to normal and it's still on fire and then someone splashes him with water or some dumb shit.
Yeah, he would do that type of shit. The egg on the face.
But as far as people they can fight, I'd say, like, there are two individuals who are strong that I can see them fighting, and one of them is Big Mom, since they're allied with Kaido, and Big Mom and Kaido won't have an alliance, because no Straw Hats.
And to become a Yonko, you kind of need a spot available anyway.
Yeah.
So going after Big Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're fucking Big News Morgan's just making up headcanon like, 5 emperors now, guys.
Yeah. Dolphin's the 5th emperor.
Dolphin 5th emperor. Shit, I can see that.
But
another possible way. Say your individual.
Well, we had someone actually in the Corrida Coliseum who was part of a Yonko crew. That was Jesus Burgess. If he gets
Blackbeard.
He gets that beat. Blackbeard might go himself. Try to get the Mera for himself. We get the string too. Get some good devil fruits actually.
So you know how I mean, of course you guys know. You've read fucking Whole Cake Island. The Straw Hats kind of ran away from that island after beating Katakuri. So, Big Mom was still up. That might be a similar option for the Don Quixote pirates against the Blackbeard. Like, they might be someone like Jesus Burgess or Shiryu, but then Blackbeard fucks them over and they gotta dip. But they already got, maybe poneglyphs. They already got some XP from fighting. They don't win the war, but they win the battle type deal.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing that I'd like to think that in this scenario, because the Straw Hats lose and Dofi's decided to become a Yonko, that like Pika decides to use his fucking fruit good. because like he could have the potential to be like, you know, a Logia with none of the downside.
True.
Like
Yeah.
he could basically make that mountain thing that he made and just make it like a stand and not even be in the fight.
Yeah.
You know, but he hides in it right in the center so Zoro can chop him. What are you doing, big
A
man?
big target.
Yeah.
And like he could, in theory, just also hide in the ground if the ground is like got stone roads type shit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hide in the roads, traverse the whole island while a giant fucking mountain stand, like you said, is attacking.
Yeah. But he just doesn't.
And if he's ever cornered, that's when you jump out and whip out the full body armament.
Yeah, and bam, bam, bam.
Yep.
But sadly, that didn't happen. So yes, for stuff like the fucking attacking the Big Mom pirates, like who the fuck is taking who there? Oh, Blackbeard pirates. Oh, but even though with the Big Mom pirates, I don't see Dofi beating Katakuri.
Nah. Which is also a funny debate in the community. Because you got people that say he would struggle with Cracker, and then you got people that say that he would extreme diff Katakuri. Like, what the fuck is happening?
What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, but onto the Blackbeard pirates. Yeah, like I said, fucking Pika would take Jaguar de Sol.
Oh, yeah.
Not Jaguar de Sol. Sun One Wolf. Sun One Wolf.
Sun One Wolf. Jaguar. Wait.
He's all nailed that. That's some
Yeah,
foreshadowing.
Yeah, I even agreed with like, yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah. No. Pika, you know, fighting the Blackbeard pirate. That's his name. Sun One Wolf. The human battleship or whatever his name.
There's that giant rock skull there as well, so he could take over that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool. But yeah, Dofi and Blackbeard, if Dofi got stronger, you know, like Luffy did, got all his new stuff. His Dofi's awakening is like sadly like hard cancelled by Blackbeard in like every way.
I mean, yeah.
Kinda. You know when you're eating like noodle soup and you suck it up real quick because it's hot? That's Blackbeard's fucking vortex with the strings.
Yeah, just it's all gone. And so Dofi would just be bait bouncing around in the air waiting to get a quake fist.
Yeah, I mean, that's a kind of kamikaze technique, kinda, because you know, what we see for Katakuri and Doflamingo, their awakening is turning the ground into their thing.
Yeah.
So if he just keeps turning the island into strings and Blackbeard keeps sucking it up, the island's going to get smaller and smaller.
Yeah, but eventually they'll just fucking drown each other.
Ocean
and Dofi will live.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Dofi could just stay in the air while Blackbeard just eats the whole island.
He can
just
strings on the cloud, bro. He's fine. Blackbeard fucking drowns. Unless Stronger has the fucking Pegasus fruit by now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when does he get that? Because we haven't seen him in ages. We haven't seen anyone do anything in it. Like, fucking, you know, technically Van Orga could have gotten the fucking warp at fucking Jaya, like, right after we see, you know. There's no telling how long some of them have had devil fruits.
True.
No, not Jaya, but like post the Blackbeard Ace fight. Anytime after that, really.
Yeah.
Because like he was physically running when Blackbeard told them all to fuck off.
Oh, he's allowed to run.
Yeah, maybe he wants a little jog, huh?
Have you seen his builds?
I don't need a warp. I don't need a warp for these bitches.
Yeah.
Look at my fucking hat.
Okay, so with the hypothetical.
Last point.
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
That's because like this is meant to be the Big Mom replacement. You know, Doffy taking on the Blackbeard, so they have to escape. So then there's the arc after, where they have to struggle to beat a Yonko. So would that be the Big Mom Pirates after escaping the Blackbeard territory?
Yeah.
What?
I'd say so.
And that's when they come in like, yo, Doffy got fucking Conqueror's coding and shit.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to say that
Fucking.
at some point he needs to betray Kaido. You know, he needs to attack
Oh, yeah.
Kaido.
Yeah, if he wants to be a Yonko, yeah.
If he wants to be the Pirate King, he needs to
Um,
be Kaido himself.
Well, yeah,
Well,
just
there's also you could,
just becoming a Yonko would piss Kaido off, you know?
Hmm.
Anyone becoming a Yonko.
because he's like, huh, you couldn't even beat Jack. What is this guy doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, so there's a couple things, like, the whole time after Dressrosa, he could be blackmailing Kaido for the smile juice, because that factory never got blown up.
Yeah.
And if he beats Big Mom for her position, and there's no Straw Hats around, he could be the Yonko that teams up with Kaido.
He could be, yeah.
Like, you know how Big Mom made the alliance.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, I see what you're going for.
But yeah, I think that's...
He's not beating Kaido. He's not Kaido level at that point. But
Yeah.
God.
if he manages to somehow beat Big Mom, he would be a Yonko, I guess, by that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the saddest thing for Dofi is that, like, you kind of gotta, like, man's like, what, 48? Isn't he old? Like, he's fairly old.
Yeah.
If he isn't that strong yet, he's never gonna be that strong. Which is this is like the sad truth. Because, like, Luffy's constantly getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
He's like 21 on 20.
Yeah, he's still growing. Like, yeah. Dofi probably plateaued
Katakuri's
years
like,
ago.
what, 57 or some shit?
Yeah.
So, like, when did he stop?
This is...
I mean, let's be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Brock
When his peak stopped.
Brock went from bum 80
No,
million
okay.
to
Yeah,
1.8 billion in 2 years. Like, if Doflamingo had the drive, you know,
Yeah.
he could have done it.
Like, yeah,
We should have put Crocodile in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one we could bullshit about. Because Crocodile went from, after 3 fights he lost to Luffy, to clashing and being the MVP at Marineford, clashing with everyone.
Yeah.
And now he's like, quote, a Yonko commander for Buggy the Clown.
Yep.
With a high as fuck bounty.
Yep.
That's right.
I mean, technically he's the boss, so he should be the Yonko, I guess.
Yeah, it was all his idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would still say Mihawk is obviously stronger.
Yep.
So it's a weird thing, because Buggy's got the clout. Because, like, if you remember, look at the Yonko categories. Buggy would have territory, he would have influence, he would have an army. And the vast power is fucking Mihawk. So Crocodile's like... he got some of the categories, but they're already covered.
Yeah.
So really, they're a 3-in-1 Yonko if you think about it.
Yup. Well, I guess it's time to move on to the next person. How about it, boys?
Oh, fuck, alright.
Next character. Let's see who it is. Next character. Okay, well, it's gonna be Mr. Arlong himself. You know, a fun one. This is a cool one.
I cooked a little bit, trying to prepare, not really.
Okay.
So, going off the hypothetical, like we did with the Straw Hats losing for the Doflamingo.
Yep.
Straw Hats lost at Arlong Park.
Yep.
So Arlong would take over the East Blue, right?
Yep, he'd have Kokoyashi Village, pretty much like always blue. Unless Shanks comes back, you know, or Garp comes back.
Yeah. Which the main worry would be Garp, because I forget when exactly the cover story was. I don't know if that was after Arlong Park or before Arlong Park.
I'd say most of the East Blue would be conquered by Arlong.
Yeah. So, and we know Don Krieg is already fucking injured and shit, being looked after by Yin.
Yeah, and he wasn't all
that. So Arlong,
yeah,
and he has his whole fleet. So Arlong might make them all his human slaves, like how Hody had human slaves in the Fishman Island arc.
Ooh, Jin.
So he would build a bigger army.
Jin the slave, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's kind of how he is. I don't see Kuro joining or anything like that because he's kind of low key doing whatever.
Yeah.
Accent Morgan. Yeah, so it's really just Don Krieg and his fleet forced into slavery under Arlong. They might rule the East Blue for a bit, but then, of course, he's going to get a hunger for more. He wants to conquer more. Because he has that appetite for... Yeah. But he does know about the dangers of the Grand Line.
He does.
Because as we know from the Fisher Tiger flashback, he was there for the whole voyages.
Yep.
And he even got arrested and sent to Impel down. He was defeated by fucking Kizaru.
Yep.
About it, if you think
So he knows about all this. So he would... It's a tough one, because he would have to play it smart, but he also has a large army because he knows he needs it. So he'd probably take over island by island slowly, you know, trying to keep it low-key as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you go by Paradise, he would probably ignore Alabasta, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Yeah, that's all desert.
It's all desert. He knows the shichibukai is there. He doesn't wanna, yet fight the shichibukai.
Oh yeah, he hates the shichibukai because government dogs. Jinbei's one of them. His homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably take over the smaller islands in Paradise until he tries to get the fucking Fishman Island.
Which he can go straight up to Fishman Island, I think. He knows where it is.
They are fishmen. They can just go on the sea floor.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Hody Jones, he was an Arlong dick rider.
He is a dick rider.
He took Arlong's morals and goals and took it to the next level in a bad way, but it's still the same shit. So even though Hody is probably stronger than Arlong, they would join him.
Yeah, they would join him. They'd give him all the drugs, so Arlong will have the drug enhancer and shit.
Yeah. Arlong at this point probably would have been fighting a little bit and maybe getting a bit stronger from all the small islands, taking them over.
Yeah.
Now the problem is when you get to the new world.
Yeah, he needs hacking real bad. I think Arlong has the potential to have conquerors deep inside because he does want to conquer humans. So
he wants to conquer humanity.
Yep.
He wanted to conquer the East Blue, which in this hypothetical he did.
Yep. So
he was kind of the third guy to fish a tiger. I know he's weak as fuck in comparison, but he was the third guy. Went Fisher, Tiger, Jinbei, Arlong. Yeah, so he might get conquerors. Let's say he does for the hypothetical. Did Hody Jones know armament?
Hody Jones did know armament, I'm pretty sure, because he was fighting using armament.
No. Yeah. Okay. And Zora fought him as well.
Yep.
Nah, I don't believe that.
You don't think he has?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Let me see. Hody Jones armament. Does it say what his abilities are? Personality. Where is the abilities page? Hello, abilities and power. Physical abilities. Haki. Well, he can pierce Luffy's armament haki by biting his shoulder.
Yeah, but that's like just normal fisherman stuff.
And he's unaffected by Luffy's
strength, the drugs.
Armament haki, yeah. So maybe he doesn't have it, but...
Alright, so yeah. Over the time, he would have got stronger from the battles and whatever. Even then, he still has Hody and these guys. He's got the strongest swordsman and the second strongest swordsman or fisherman Arlen on his side. Fisherman rogues.
I mean, by then I think
there's a chance
Hachi should have become the strongest swordsman.
Oh yeah, by then. Wait, if the Straw Hats lost at Arlong Park for this scenario, there's a chance Jinbei could have joined up with Arlong again. Maybe.
No, Jinbei fucking beat them all. Jinbei beat the shit out of them all. He'd be an eventual enemy.
Yeah, he'd be the next enemy, I think.
But he also loves his boy. Like, he became a warlord just to free him from prison.
Yeah, but that's like
but
this is like fucking in Better Call Saul.
Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, he was only doing it. Yeah, but no, he's right though. He was only doing it. No, you're right though. You're actually cooking because he just wanted to let him out because he'd be like, surely he's cool now.
Yeah, surely he'll change.
Surely he's changed. Yeah. You're slipping Arlong.
Slipping Arlong. Slipping Arlie. Okay. Shit. Fucking. Maybe sister would have joined the crew as well. He's got fortune telling on his side.
Charlie is a good
in a sense.
Nah, I don't think she's joining. I don't think she's evil or anything or wants to.
Well, no,
but he might like guilt her into it. Like, yo, I'm your big brother. I'll fucking die if I go to the new world.
I mean, he did basically hold Nami hostage for her entire childhood.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'd be against. She would be
part of the crew shit.
Yeah.
She just wouldn't have any weather powers because that was first started by Usopp.
Yeah.
Yes, she'd never have anything like that.
But she's a navigator.
She'd just be.
Yeah.
She would be the navigator. But yeah, I don't think Arlong would be against kidnapping his own sister. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then just being like,
he might have got Shirahoshi kidnapped her.
Exactly.
She can sort of manipulate Sea Kings because she hasn't really controlled that power yet.
In a sense, to fight against Jinbei.
And Vanderdecken joined Hody, so joining Hody joins Arlong. Vanderdecken would be here, so that's another devil.
I would say the only Arlong's defense against, enslaving his sister, I don't think he hates, I don't think he wants to harm any fishmen. He
loves
brothers. He loves them. So I don't think he's gonna be like, oh, you fucking woman.
He was sad. He was furious when Zoro took out all the fishermen fodder.
Yeah.
It's Hody that doesn't give a fuck because he's like, it fits my agenda.
Honestly, I think Arlong might guilt trip King Neptune into joining him,
maybe not joining, but just hand over the rest of the drugs. Maybe chuck us your fancy golden trident. Resources type deal. Like, hey, this is my territory now, which is another territory. He needs that.
I think if Arlong speaks to him and he has the power and the thing, he can be like, yo, your wife wanted peace, and what did that get her? It got her fucking shot.
Yeah.
Fuck the humans.
Yeah,
go to war. And he'll be like, yeah, I love my wife. You spitting facts right now. Yup.
That's kind of true because Neptune was always iffy on his wife's goals.
Yeah.
He wasn't fully convinced that humans could be an ally.
Yup.
But yeah, we're in the new world. We got fucking potentially Shirahoshi. We got Neptune's army. We got fucking Don Krieg's slave army. We got Hody Jones' crew, Fishmen drugs, potentially Haki, potentially Conquerors. What the fuck is next?
I mean, what? Go to Punk Hazard, make stronger drugs? I don't know.
Yeah.
True. Yo, Fishmen
honestly,
drugs the side effect?
Oh wait, we gotta actually, I know what's next. Fucking wasn't Big Mum in charge of fucking Fishman Island? It was her territory?
Oh yeah,
that was because
like
White
Big Mom. That's true.
My point is, no. But my point was that wouldn't Big Mum immediately be like, we should fuck these? No, but they would immediately say like, we should fuck up these motherfuckers who just.
She sent Bobbins, she sent Beckhams to destroy Fishman Island. She would do that. So they'll have to fight probably Bobbins, Beckhams, Tamago,
Yeah, that's what I mean. Big Mom would immediately become an enemy for them.
Yep.
Okay, so Luffy, I don't want to say struggle, because he never whipped out Gear 4 or anything. But he did use Red Hawk against Hody.
Yep.
So I feel like Hody could take care of fucking someone like Peckhams.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
We don't know. We didn't really get to see how strong Sulong Peckhams was.
Yeah, he kind of just
pretty much a
gang.
Oh yeah,
he punched
me. Fuck this.
Yeah, he punched Caribou. That's all he has going for him.
This is gonna cause some issues, since the only reason Jinbei joined Big Mom is because of Fishman's protection, and if she goes against Fishman Island, he's leaving her, or he's facing Arlong.
That's when Jinbei joins Arlong Pirates.
Now I like that. Yeah, he'd be forced into it just by like association.
Yep.
Like, this is my safe. If I don't join them, I'll fucking die.
Yeah. Because like, think about it this way, right? That Arlong already started the shit. Big Mom would be coming for Fishman Island.
Yep.
So there's no point in Jinbei booty smanking Arlong.
Yep.
Because the damage is done. He has to be on cleanup now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's bad.
So he's no choice to join.
Okay, this is actually cooking. We're cooking something, boys. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We actually did something.
Jinbei, you also get Aladdin. You also get his wife, Charlotte
the whole new Fishman, the new Sun Pirates. Or whatever they were.
Yeah, you get all of them.
So, we're getting somewhere. Okay.
I don't like it that we're getting somewhere.
So now they're going after the Big Mountain Pirates just because, protecting Fishman Island.
Yup.
Now, like, the actual fight, how are they coming out of that?
I mean, if they go attack Big Mom with Jinbei, Arlong, Cody, and everyone else, obviously, Arlong conquers Haki. He needs to have some armament, observation Haki.
Bro, he's got blue Haki. He can manipulate the ocean.
Okay, pass him up, I guess. Okay. But yeah.
There was a reason they sent Kizaru to get his ass.
Yeah, I mean, Hody needs to get Haki finally, not just drugs. Jinbei knows Haki, he also knows the Fishman Karate. Maybe Arlong can do some Fishman Karate,
Also, in the anime, they gave him... Yeah, in the anime, they gave Jinbei fucking Conqueror's Lightning when he punched Who's Who. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah. Oh, even before that, when he was going to Who's Who's room, he looked at some guards and like it made him almost passed out, and then he punched them.
I mean, I want him to have
anime me dick riding for real.
Yeah, where's Sanji's then? Where's Sanji's? Where's Usopp's? Where's Frankie's?
Well, okay, wait. So let's go about it this way. If they were still at Fishman Island when the threats were happening, they can't take on the whole Big Mom Pirates at the same time. But if they could probably maybe win in waves. Like we said, they sent Bobbin, they sent Peckhams, they sent Tamago, they win. And then they're like, okay, send fucking Daifuku and Oven. It'd be a struggle.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be the one big struggle is Oven for them.
Because water.
Yeah, water. But I think Oven would be really hard for them to deal with because You know,
He
to
can boil the whole
She can boil the
fucking
ocean. Yeah.
boil a fucking ocean in like an instant.
Yeah.
So fish.
Nah, I mean, not the
Big
whole
Mom
fucking
Pirate
ocean,
thing.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, the area around. And so for a fishman, that's kind of a big fucking big shit.
It would be cool though if that's where we get like Arlong's Red Hawk shit, where he's got like the boiling water fishman karate,
But hey, we
and
know
his skin is burned like a cooked
Cody
fish.
can survive Red Hawk, which means Cody can survive Owen's punches and shit, right?
Yeah.
So Cody
Well,
versus
yeah,
Owen,
he'd tank that.
Arlong versus Cracker, Jinbei can take on Daifuku maybe, whoever.
Oh yeah, Jinbei beat him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jinbei washing him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know, I think they can win.
and then Arlong beats Cracker. He beats a commander.
Yup.
Yeah.
So then they go to Big Mom territory. All that's left is Katakuri,
Katakuri.
Smoothie, and Big Mom herself.
Yup.
Oh, and I guess Perispero.
Yup.
They got an army of fodder, but now we also got an army of Neptune's guards, Don Krieg's slave pirate crew.
They're still alive.
They're still alive. At least half of them are.
Do you reckon Arlong would have
Cody?
ever? Do you reckon Arlong would ever give them a chance to like improve themselves at all, or are they just bums still?
I mean, I think
No.
he'd probably do the same shit he did with Nami to Jin, you know, because I'm a
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But-
gives them hope.
yeah.
You just gotta work for me for like 2 years, bro. 2 years max, and it's the post-time skip.
Fine.
Oh, did I mean 2 years starting then? I mean 2 years starting now.
Now, yeah. Well, whoops.
Whoopsie.
I is it strange to think I think Arlong and Don Krieg would be mates, but like end of the day he's still Arlong's slave? Like it's a weird relationship.
What?
Anyway.
I don't know, bro. I don't
Because
know.
I don't know. I feel like they'd be
I don't
better
know why
mates
you
than
say
Arlong and Hody. Hody's too much of a dick rider.
I mean, he's loyal.
Yeah, he's loyal.
He's like the Zoro.
Yeah, but yeah, Hody also like he will kill fishmen pirates for his own agenda.
True. That's true.
So who's
okay.
fighting Schmoovie? Even though we only know what she can do in Pirate Warriors.
I mean, I think Cody needs to face Smoothie because, you know, I think the commanders right now are Arlong, you know, being the
No, Arlong's captain.
Jinbei, Cody, and either Hachi or Kurobi.
I mean, we
Aladdin?
made
Maybe Aladdin. I don't know.
well, Hachi after all this time is now the strongest swordsman of Fishman Island.
Yeah, that's true.
Give him some drugs, give him some hockey, he'll be fine.
Maybe he can beat Smoothie in a sword fight.
Maybe.
Why
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? At this stage. At this stage, why the fuck?
Why not?
Yeah.
Give it.
So, actually, I think about it more like this. They gang up on the commanders, so all that's left is Big Mom versus this whole army.
Yeah.
So Jinbei, we know, can at least fucking knock her back with Vagabond Drill.
Yeah.
Then you got a whole army, you got Arlong with gains, you got Hody with gains, you got Aladdin chilling.
There you go.
You could have what do you call it? Jinbei on Fishman steroids.
Good.
Yo, him on drugs? Nah, they win. They win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jinbei clears. That's true.
When he becomes a giant hulking white fish man, shit.
Yeah.
With the red eyes.
Why is he
No,
become
because that's what
white?
happens when you overdose on the fishman drugs. They turn like white everywhere.
Oh yeah, and they get red eyes and stuff.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
giant as fuck Jinbei just going to town.
Yeah. To be honest, I gotta say,
Yeah.
I'm more interested in what happens after they take over Big Mom. Or
Alright, so they got our territory.
who are they
So
fighting
now they
next?
got.
'Cause I think I know.
You know?
Well, I know. I think the next target might be a red-haired Shanks. Now let me go.
Yeah.
Why the fuck?
I know why. First of all, he has ties to the East Blue. You know, back
Yeah,
in the
okay.
day, you know, he was in East Blue, and that's Arlong's territory.
Also-
The only reason Arlong liked the East Blue was because it was weak. It
Yeah.
was easy for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, we got to remember Arlong's main angle with a lot of this. Yeah,
hates
if he is in the
humans.
know at least.
He hates
He hates humans.
Yeah.
Shanks is
He
the
does
last
hate
human Yonko.
Yeah,
If he
he's
beat
a
Big
human
Mom, Shanks
Yonko.
was the last.
His
Yeah.
co-crew is human.
Yeah, 'cause
plus a
Kaido's-
monkey.
Kaido's
What?
a fucking ogre. Blackbeard is potentially something else weird because I don't know why is he
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on, Big Man?
Yeah, I mean, and then at the end of the day, it's red versus
Yeah.
blue.
True.
Yeah,
We have
cool.
well. That's true.
We got
Also,
color in this, bro.
We have color, but also I think Arlong will want to have an alliance with the Giants, and he wants to defeat Shanks and take over the Giants' territory, so he can be like, "Hey yo, you're
Oh, yeah.
Giants, we're fishmen, we're different races. Let's all be racist towards humans. Let's fucking go."
I don't
Okay,
think so.
maybe.
Let's fucking go, man.
Because I think he hates humans so much, he's willing to like join any other race in, you know. fucking
I feel like
destroying
before
humans.
he goes after Elbaf Giants, he might try and make Kaido's headliners more his slave army.
Yeah, but how would we know about
Nah, I
Kaido?
don't think so. I think maybe he
Well,
can
he-
go to Zou, but then Zou is like, hell nah, get your stupid ass out of here.
You need the eternal log, for being honest.
I mean, he does, but maybe some bullshit happens. I don't know.
Well, do you reckon Arlong would fuck with would he fuck with Jack?
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No, half fishman,
No.
bro.
Oh, yeah,
He's half fishman.
He
fishman.
might-
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, he's
Even
like,
though he's
"Yo,
a
my
I don't know what
light skin homie."
Yeah.
No, he's a dry he's a dry skin.
Dry skin.
Dry-
Yeah.
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 I mean, I still don't think he'll fuck you in that much. You know, he'll be like, "Oh, you."
Yeah, nah.
Nah. It's gonna be like,
It'd be like, you're cool, but that other
Yeah.
half of you is kind of whack.
It's a bitch. Unless the other half is that Oni shit that Kaido is.
He does have horns. Kind of.
Yeah, but but that could be a fucking
They're fake horns.
they fake horns.
Yeah, because don't you remember?
Oh, is it part of his helmet?
Yeah, because I think didn't
Oh,
someone
he's
break his like
Kaido.
tusk as well, and it was like fucking.
Yeah, but that's a tusk. It's not his horns.
Yeah.
They're separate things.
Yeah, but it looks kind of like.
Like
a
when he
tusk.
was in his hybrid.
Yeah.
When he was in his hybrid form, he had both the horns and the tusks. But when he's in full mammoth, it's only tusk.
I don't know. I don't think he's a real Oni. I think he's a bum.
Okay, you know, just
Yeah,
with the
it could just be a
hypothetical-
hat and he's a dick rider.
Yeah.
Hey, just with a hypothetical, fuck it, he gets Jack to join. I don't know.
I think he would.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Just check
He's on the crew.
another bum on the crew.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
Jack can
bum with
fight,
an ancient
but,
Zoan, so he's a
Yeah.
He can't even swim. He's not even a fishman.
They can chain him up.
Yo, Jack and Don Krieg just chilling with the other slave pirates. Okay, so at this point, technically, because we beat Big Mom, Arlong would be a fucking Yonko.
yeah.
Yeah. By then, yeah, he would submit himself.
He's just got to kind of defend the title, like Luffy right now at Egghead.
Yep.
It's depending on how you look at it and think about it. It's kind of like a Buggy situation because he's got Hody, he's got Jinbei, he's got Jack.
It
Dude.
is a bit better.
They're all stronger than him, unless you want to.
I mean, I want to
rank
get
him
them
more.
up because I think he's gonna unlock conquerors. Like after fighting so
Yeah.
many people.
Oh yeah, no.
Iron Man.
He definitely has conquerors at least by the Big Mom fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
King Liam.
So then I think what's next, really, he's got Jack. He takes over. He gets the Elbaf hype. He beats Shanks. The next thing I reckon is just the fucking clobber Kizaru revenge, baby.
Yeah.
We're going after the whole government.
I agree. Arlong versus
like
Kizaru, where the Arlong wins. Yeah.
Yeah. What is light speed to blue hockey?
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you've
Sure.
gone too far
Yeah.
now with your routine.
No,
Take
boys,
your
boys,
move.
Tell me you've seen the blue hockey TikTok vids. Those are so fucking
No.
funny.
I've seen so many different
Never
hockey
seen
bullshit
something like
things.
that.
Because
Can you believe? You go.
Alright, so you know, like the Kaido quote, like, you know, land, sea, or air, always bet on Kaido. It's sea, or sea, always bet on Arlong, and then it's like a montage and type music.
Oh yeah. No, you sent me that one.
And they put blue hockey over it, and he's like manipulating the ocean with a PNG of a tsunami.
That's funny.
I love this. It's funny as fuck.
Alright, boys. Well, do we talk about the third one? Do you guys want to talk about the third one? Or do you think
It's
this
only
is-
been about an hour,
It's been an hour.
so we can do one more.
One
I
more?
reckon.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll do the last one. Yeah.
Let's cook. Alright. Who is it gonna be? We have two choices, and the choice is. Oh, yeah. Alright, let's fucking go. It's Mr. Ivankov.
No! That's my iceberg! Let me
Wait, who did Richardson pick?
Yeah.
Iceberg.
Oh, Iceberg. Nah,
Nah.
we'll start with Iceberg next time because I like this. I like this format. This is fun.
Oh, when
Well,
it's fun, but it's me. It's no.
Just before we go to Emporia, I just want to say, Water
Okay, we'll
7 is already kind of his territory because of, he's a president.
Bro, I actually.
Yeah,
And I was gonna say he'd get the Frankie family to join him, and Frankie.
True. He did have at one point the Pluton stuff. The blueprints.
Oh,
Yeah.
He can build
Frankie.
Pluton.
my head cannon, bro.
He can build Pluton.
Unfortunately, it's time for Ivankov.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I mean,
Yes.
we got more to say because he's a more in-depth character, sort of.
We'll do more with Iceberg next time.
Okay, let's start with Ivan.
Alright.
Okay.
Iceberg.
Alright. Well, territory. He has an island. He has the.
Yes. So he already has an island set up. I cooked a little bit, so I'll go through the shit that I have.
Yeah. Because, like, when we started with Arlong, I already said a fuck ton, so you do your bit.
Yeah. So has his own island, and then what's one of the main things that a lot of big pirate crews or just like people with devil fruits have that makes them so fucking like influential? It's the shit like sugar and like crocodile being like buffed in the desert, you know.
Yeah.
And Ivankov can fucking just, turn people into a different sex,
True.
like against their
That's
will.
true.
It's so like instead of people getting turned into toys, he'd just have this as if he was a bad guy, basically.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only reason he'd ever do it.
I mean.
Yeah, he'd be able to keep like thousands of people like hostage, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blackmailing them. Like he did with Crocodile. He's blackmailing something, and we assume it's because he used to be a woman.
Hello, guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, and also,
Hello.
hey man. And yeah, also being able to fuck with people just with the hormone powers in general is really strong. And then he did kind of go toe to toe with Akainu for a little bit.
Oh, kinda.
I really said Kaido. Yeah, definitely. They fought one time. We didn't see it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, we know he's strong as shit, just not... How strong? I don't know.
He clashed with Magellan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was a full fight. We just didn't get to see half of it. But it was a full fight.
Mm.
He clashed with Akainu, he clashed with Doflamingo. Those were clashes.
He beat the piss out of Kuma.
Yep.
But that was like...
But Kuma wasn't fighting back.
So that's kind of sad,
yeah. Yeah, it was just the Kuma that we currently have that has no fucking brains.
Like, he's getting blown up currently and just keeps going. Goddamn.
Yeah, just like one of our hosts right now. He's going all out.
Oh my lord.
He's been playing League the whole time.
The whole fucking time. Can you believe this?
Why are you looking at me?
We can hear you slapping
this
that
is your
keyboard.
second game, bet. This is your second or third game.
Third.
You could have stopped.
Third game.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
But yeah, back to Ivankov.
Fuck
Back
you
to
guys.
Ivankov.
Literally, stop
Yeah,
stalling.
no, you have.
Yeah, also Ivankov can do a lot of healing and shit like that, which is really handy. Like, it's just another thing that people would want.
Continue fighting. That's great.
People just in general would want him for.
Yeah.
Like, he, like how
also
Big Mum
buff.
fills the world with homies, even though it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
Technically, if he can do shit with hormones, he can buff people too, kind of like the fishman drugs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure he could buff himself.
Yup.
Honestly,
It kind of happens, but it's never like said
Explain.
really.
Yeah.
Because like when he turned just a random prisoner, he was a big buff dude, and he turned the random prisoner into a short, skinny, sexy lady.
Oh yeah,
That just
I
leaded-
remember. I remember.
So that's not only changing someone's gender, he just fucking
That's a whole body
depleted
structure.
that man's muscle and
And he-
structure.
and he can do it to himself as well.
But he can turn his head fucking massive.
Yeah, it turns his head massive, can turn into like a 7-foot tall woman with a completely different body.
Yeah, he gives him greater mobility and shit like that.
Exactly. So, like, what if he did that?
I think it's separate to his powers, but he's got those eyelash winks, which is projectile beams, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like
sound waves, maybe.
They're almost like a It's like a CP9 ability. It's like a fucking Rokushiki technique.
Yeah.
Fucking,
It's kinda like-
it's Tempest kick with your eyes. Just blink.
Yeah, with your eyelashes. His eyelashes are that large. But then, he can do. And then he has that other shit, that galaxy wink.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Where he has like 20 faces and attacks
That's
from
kind of
every.
like a Soru. That's kind of like a speed blitz wink technique. It's kind of like a jet gatling. Technically.
Yo, sorrow on your eyelids. Just blink so fucking fast that you just create an energy wave.
Also, it was
Yeah,
just once, but he did have so much makeup on his face. It's kind of like a shield.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
yeah. I kind of hit him right in the face with the same punch that killed Ace.
Going back to territory, real quick. Technically 2, maybe 2.5. Because not only the island of Okama,
Yeah, the Kamabaka Kingdom.
he's got 5.5,
Yeah, Impel down 5.5. Yeah.
and then I guess this is more for allies because the Revolutionary Army, they got his fucking backs.
Yep.
Yes.
Of course.
So that's Dragon, that's Sabo, that's fucking the little mink fellow with the jetpack. I forget. Lindbergh, I think.
Lindbergh, bro.
Lindbergh, Morley, and Bello Betty.
Lindbergh.
Bello Betty. Yeah. Yeah, so he's got all of them. Their powerhouses alone, like Sabo, Morley, Lindbergh, Karasu, they took on 2 admirals, those 4.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got those guys working with Ivankov, and Ivankov trying to become emperor?
Hey, don't forget my boy. What's his face?
Inazuma?
Yeah, Inazuma.
Yeah.
Wait, so
Inazuma's
Are we?
Inazuma's kind of busted, fuck.
Yep.
Are we? So are we sort of making that the scenario here is that he kind of has the help of the Revs? They're actually on the crew.
Yeah, no. Quote unquote help, because they're not on the crew. It's like an allied crew that helps sometimes. You know?
Yeah, like a Whitebeard Pirates scenario. I'm sure they're not always around each other all the time.
Yeah. So
Oh, we know that. Well, we know they aren't
first
now.
Mate. Yeah. Inazuma first mate.
Who's gonna be the second and third?
No one else's name.
Inazuma.
Okay.
Limburg as the shipwright. Mole as
wait.
I don't know. Maybe he's a helmsman.
I can cook as well.
Wait. So, like, we did a hypothetical scenario for both Arlong and Doflamingo, where the Straw Hats lost at different times.
Okay.
When is this situation taking place? Because in theory, this situation could Ivankov could blackmail Crocodile into working for them.
Yep, I was thinking the same. I think they should be all down after they escape. After the war.
Yeah, like
because he was locked.
a whole Impel down
there.
gang working for Ivankov.
Yeah. Well, then I bet if we're gonna say Crocodile joins. Then we get Buggy and Daz Bones as well.
Daz Bones.
Yeah.
Galdino,
yup.
Bonclay.
Galdino.
I mean,
Bonclay
go back for
Bonclay's
him.
gonna be commander.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, but like, if this was, because Bonclay did that situation by himself. He didn't tell anybody.
Yep.
But that was because Luffy was leading the charge, and Luffy's not much of a talking type leader deal.
No.
Potentially, with Ivankov being in charge, someone else could have stayed behind to do what Bonclay did.
Okay.
Potentially.
Sure. Let's do it.
Maybe. It's a bit
That's
tough
cool.
because Bonclay did it with his fruit, but maybe if you just disguise yourself as a regular guard and just randomly hit the button, you don't have to talk to anyone. You just gotta go in, sneak past everyone, hit the button.
Just pop your hand in the... Yeah, and beat the shit out of them all. Lock the door.
Yeah. So that could still work. It'd be hard. They would be the only one behind, but,
Yeah, really
I
fucking
salute
hard.
Interesting.
So we got Crocodile, we got Jinbei's joining another Yonko crew. This is his third one, boys.
No, this crew goes crazy though.
Wait, fourth? Because Jinbei joined Big Mom, Jinbei joined Luffy, Jinbei joined Arlong in the hypothetical, and now Ivankov.
He's doing great. He's doing really well. He's got a really good resume.
Such a good resume. Yo, I reckon. I know we can still. Yeah, obviously we're still talking about Ivankov, but I reckon we should do this idea again. But fuck it, Jinbei, Yonko, what if?
Fuck. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
And we gotta do Iceberg so that Rchrdsn doesn't play League the whole time.
Iceberg's an interesting one, and I got some shit for him.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Well, we gotta save it.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Ivankov.
Ivankov. So we talked about everything he has. We talked about his potential crewmates, but we didn't talk about the scenario and what is happening after for him.
Well, I guess it's just Impel down.
I think the scenario.
He has no. Luffy isn't there, so he doesn't really have any reason to go to Marineford.
Nah, but Luffy saves them. Huh?
No, so Luffy does save them this time.
Yeah.
It's a different.
Okay.
Luffy's still here.
Yeah. Okay. Luffy's still a thing. Okay.
There's a different agenda going at play here, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Ivankov has a different end goal. Well, then I guess all of Marineford would go down.
Yep.
As normal.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
What happens differently is after, because I guess Jinbei would probably say, Ivankov, I want to join your crew. I'm just going to go help Luffy real quick.
Yeah. I'll go help Luffy and
then you'll blackmail Sir Crocodile. Sir Crocodile was like, "Fuck, I'm coming with you, I guess." Desmond, come.
Wow.
Buggy and Galdino, do they join?
Yeah, why not?
I think they might. I don't know. They might fuck off like they did.
Yeah, they're gonna fuck off. Why?
Yeah.
What would they need? What would they gain?
Yeah, they don't need.
Yeah, well, Buggy.
Yeah, and they never really.
So he might.
Well,
stay, for the protection, but
the protection.
Well, but he didn't in the first. He didn't in the first place. So why would he this time?
Exactly.
Yeah,
he was fine.
In this scenario, Bon Clay made it to Marineford, so Bon Clay's definitely joining the fucking crew. It's like he's a fucking idol.
True.
Yeah.
That I can see.
Yeah, for sure.
So Inazuma, Bon Clay, Jinbei,
Crocodile, and Jinbei.
That's Bones.
What a crew! What a fucking goated crew!
And you're allied with the Revolutionary Army.
Allied with the Revolutionary. I think the whole scenario is maybe Dragon and Ivankov had a talk and they decided that one of them needs to become a Yonko for some fucking reason. I don't know. But
yeah, what
if we had a Yonko in place?
They got Kuma to become a warlord.
Yep.
It's not that crazy to think they'll get another member to try and become Yonko. Right?
Yeah, if they could get someone to do that.
So, fuck. Which Yonko are we going after next, boys?
Yeah, that's kind of hard. At the same time, I kind of don't want Big Mom to be the first, because she's been the first every fucking time. But thinking about it,
okay, Big Mom's been the one that's been defeated. No, listen. Big Mom's the one that's been defeated. Doflamingo went after Blackbeard and failed.
Yeah. But I was gonna say that since Jinbei joined, and this is right after time skip, I mean right after Marineford, not time skip, Fishman Island is free. Like, it's free territory. So if Ivankov comes first...
Fishman Island.
If Ivankov first goes...
I would say Fishman Island is... because Ivankov has some clout, but not enough clout, right? At this point.
Yeah.
So I would say Fishman Island would become Revolutionary Army territory.
Okay.
Because, they're homies.
Yep.
It's not Big Mom territory.
Yeah.
At least that much,
Yeah, I agree. Okay, but what after? Who are they gonna attack first? Who is it gonna be?
Wait. But also, because, this is all hypothetical, of course. Yeah. But this is a unique hypothetical compared to the last two, because in the last two hypotheticals, Straw Hats just fucking died and lost.
Yeah.
In this one, Luffy still does his training with Rayleigh. He still goes on his journey.
Yep.
So what if Ivankov is biding time for when Luffy takes over Kaido, but then then Ivankov does something else crazy. So where instead of like End of Wano, where we get Luffy, Shanks, Blackbeard, Buggy, it could be Luffy, Shanks, Blackbeard, Ivankov. But like, what is the scenario where Ivankov just fucked over a massive territory to get all this clout?
I'm also thinking something, because this is a specific scenario, but we do know that back in the day, in the middle of the time skip, there were only 3 Yonkos for a bit. Blackbeard wasn't a Yonko yet. He happened to become one after a year. So what Blackbeard never becomes the Yonko, and Ivankov takes the place first. That might be, he might not need to defeat any Yonko. He just needs to get territory, defeat some strong people, he has a strong crew. Maybe beat Shichibukai, maybe beat, I don't know, Weevil, or I don't fucking know.
With the crew we built for Ivankov, definitely beating Weevil, I think.
Yeah. Maybe beat an Admiral, I'd say.
Yeah.
Maybe actually fight the Marines instead of the Yonko, and that's how he becomes the Yonko.
I mean, okay, so we gave Arlong Conquerors because, he wanted to take over the East Blue and he wanted to conquer humanity.
Yo.
Ivankov is a literal fucking king/queen.
Yo.
So I wouldn't doubt if they got fucking conquerors.
Yeah. So maybe Kizaru first getting his ass beat, and that makes them a Yonko?
Maybe.
Possible.
Because I kinda don't want the newer admirals to get beaten that easy, because the whole point of having new admirals is, they're strong.
Gringo becomes admiral. The next day,
Next
Ivankov
day
beat their
gets his
ass.
ass beat. Like, damn.
Fucking incredible, bro.
Like, god damn. That'd be crazy. So I think Kizaru, maybe Ivankov and the crew versus Kizaru. Kizaru loses, and they're crowned Yonko. Just not defeating any other Yonko, just they get the clouds.
Yeah.
They get
Ivankov. I mean, not Ivankov. Sakazuki, Akane.
yeah.
He would recognize them because he did have a brief clash with Ivankov already at Marineford.
True.
And now he knows that they were able to defeat Kizaru, another admiral. So then, he would be like, "Yo, this guy's something else."
This guy fucks.
Yup.
Exactly.
Which also
Wait, so yeah. So Ivankov said fucking Yonko now.
yeah, he's just a Yonko. I wanted to
So
somehow
I guess
add in Ivankov versus the other Yonko, but not because of the fight, but I really want to see Ivankov use the hormone shit on Kaido and then turn him into like a muscular, big titty dragon.
Ready on.
Olga women. Oh.
Yo. Maybe do that to Big Mom. Turn Big Mom into
Just
a
by
fucking
snoo.
chiseled man. I don't know.
Wait. So we know how Big Mom allied with Kaido. It was very brief because it only lasted the end of Wano.
Yep.
But what if Ivankov turns Big Mom into a dude, allies, and then because of that, Big Dad starts a whole new process
Fucking
of
Big
just
Dad.
fucking bitches.
Big
Big
And
Dad.
so now,
Big Dad.
so now there's 100 bitches pregnant by Big Dad.
Okay. Oh. Also, maybe in the Kizaru fight, we get female Kizaru. Kind of.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
I think we've seen the female admirals.
Yeah, we have.
Or was that
Yeah,
fan art?
We have.
We did?
Yep.
Yeah, sadly, Oda didn't do him as cute as fan art did him.
Yeah. Because, I think, from official, I think RPG was the cutest.
Yeah. Oh, Akanu's was kind of bad.
I mean,
Another thing to think about. Over the time skip, which is when Ivankov would have been the Yonko to replace Whitebeard in this scenario.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of Supernova started allying themselves with Yonko, right? The majority of them joined Kaido, but some of them
yeah,
could have allied with Ivankov,
true. I know one. I think you're leading up to
Oh, yeah.
it.
Nah, I don't know who, so you can spit.
I know.
Eustace Kid!
No, it's not Eustace Kid. It's Bonnie. Her father is Kuma. Hello?
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh yeah. True.
Bonnie joins
And
the
this makes-
Ivankov. Allies.
And this makes the Egghead Island arc bigger because Bonnie rocks up as a representative of a Yonko crew.
Oh, Ivankov and Egghead with Vegapunk? Yo.
She
Okay. Oh, we're cooking. We're cooking now.
cooking.
This goes crazy.
Crazy on
Yeah.
Plus, Bonar said Kid. I don't think he would join Kid. Ivankov. But
Oh, I just meant
Oda
because
did
Kid
draw
is Kid is gay.
yeah, that as well. But when Oda drew the female versions, the gender bend versions, should I say, of the Super
Yes. Female
Kid
Kid.
was kind of bad. Whew.
Yes.
But yeah, Nah, Bonnie would definitely.
Another one. I think the one with the highest chance might be actually Drake. And I know it kind of makes no sense, but it kind of does because he's a Marine.
Ford.
And he would
Ford
actually.
is against
Yeah.
the Shield, which is CP0. CP0 is the world government, not really the Marines. It's a separate thing.
I mean, yeah.
Kinda. Because, you know, like, world government controls the Marines. They're their own real faction.
Yeah, but I think the whole reason why Drake, you know, became a pirate in the first place and joined Kaido was so they can spy on Kaido. But I think Ivankov might be like the bigger target because he's actually against the world government, so he would have priority, I think. Yeah. So maybe.
And then if he stays long enough, fuck Drake versus Lucci.
Let's go.
Interesting.
That might be crazy. That would crack.
It's kind of hard because fucking Lucci. I think 3 of us put Lucci on his fucking top 30.
Yep.
I don't think Bonar put him. Bonar didn't.
No, he's a bum. He's weaker than Caesar Clown.
Yeah, I mean,
okay, Trump AI. Fucking hell, what was that voice?
I want you guys to know, I was so fucking close to also putting Caesar on my list, but I had to push the fucking because like I had Jinbei and Bogar right there. I had to put one of them. Yeah. Alright, so point is,
you know,
Ivankov is a Yonko, and because of this, gonna have greater influence in the Egghead arc.
Yeah.
And Bonnie is a supernova working for him now. They gotta do something big, I guess, right? So would that be an Ivankov goal, like their own goal? Or would that be like, hey, Ivankov, I'm an emperor. Let's go do what Dragon says, because at the end of the day, I'm a rebel.
I mean, I think they want to take out the world government as an emperor. And, you know, they're waiting on Dragon so they can, like, use, you know, the Yonko position plus Dragon's position with all the mercenaries and attack them together, you know, as a 2-on-1 faction type of stuff. Because we do know that, you know, a world government is basically Yonko level based on Marine
and fuck, I'm just thinking, because if Ivankov was involved in Egghead, Vegapunk refused to tell Bonnie anything because, you know, a promise with Kuma.
Yep.
If Ivankov showed up, like, you know how, like, Blackbeard showed up with Law, Shanks is showing up with Kid. Ivankov showing up, we probably would get more Kuma Law straight away instead of getting blue balled like we are right now.
True. Also, Vegapunk is joining Ivankov, basically.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, why join the Straw Hats to get to the dad when his homie is right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have cooked, my boys.
Yeah, so
I think that's a
they
great
end up
point.
still taking over the fucking.
Yep.
They take over the not take over, but like they're going to attack the world government. So the only differences is that Law is piss chilling because he doesn't have to deal with Blackbeard.
Yep.
He's on fucking Winter Island by himself.
I mean, I can still think of, you know, Blackbeard trying to, you know, become a Yonko, but maybe do some other bullshit, but...
Yeah. I mean, the worst gen was always doing something with Yonko, so they might challenge Ivankov for Yonko position.
Yeah, I think Kid might challenge
Ivankov,
you know, but won't join. He'll just be turned into a woman.
Nah, but with Jinbei, we got Crocodile, we got Dragon, Sabo, Mole, Karasu, Bello, Betty.
So many.
Fucking
So many people. Yeah, I think.
This might be.
Yeah. I mean, I think. Honestly, that's a great place to wrap it up.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, we talked about 3 people that. We talked about the paths to becoming Yonko. Out of all of them, Ivankov sounds the most real.
Yeah, actually.
You reckon?
Just wait till iceberg.
Ivankov.
Just
Ivankov.
wait till iceberg, baby.
Out of the 3, Ivankov became a Yonko the quickest, technically. Because Blackbeard never became one.
Yep.
The other 2 had to wait until that position was already filled.
Yeah.
And they got a good ally. So, yeah, let us know in the comments which one you think makes the better Yonko, who gets there the quickest, stuff like that.
Yeah. Totally agree. Yes, sir. That's me.
Yes, interesting.
That's quite interesting. And all the links in the description, our Twitter, our Discord server, our everything, anything. If you're listening on Spotify, you can find our YouTube in the links as well. Or you can find our Spotify in the YouTube link. You know the drill. You're not stupid.
Yeah.
You're big.
And Twitter and Discord.
Anyways, this was me, Yuen, joined by that Dolphin dude, Rchrdsn, and Bonar. We are out.
Hey.
Deuces.
Ciao, ciao.